Once again, phenomenal. Dollar replay. 2016 Mazda 3 with the infotainment issue goes start rebooting by itself. It could be multiple issues. It could be just an update. So I recommend if you I gonna show how to retrieve codes out of the system without using a scanner, but I recommend you take it to a dealer just in case it needs more diagnostic. It could be multiple things, like I say. It could be wiring problem, USB hub problem, infotainment problem, or just an update. To get codes out of the system in the 6th generation infotainment system Mazda vehicles, on the commander switch, you're gonna press the musical sign button, the on and off button, and the start button at the same time for more than 2 seconds. So we're gonna start doing it. The screen is gonna change to another screen. So 1, 2, 3, we press and we get that screen, and from that screen we're gonna get the codes for different functions of an infotainment system, but we want to know how the ABC system performance is. So for that, we're gonna command the system to give us a code, if it's any in the system, starting with the number 3. We press the number 3 and we press enter. As we see, if we don't have any codes on the system, ABC system. So we delete that. If we press the number 4, it will attempt, once you press enter, it's gonna attempt to read codes from the CMU itself, connectivity master unit. If you press enter, it shows that we don't have any codes there. And it's a series of combination numbers that you could press, see if it's any codes or malfunctions on the infotainment system, different tests that you could do. So this one doesn't have anything in the system right now, so the customer is complaining about rebooting. So I suspect it's something else. Before you do that, make sure the system is up to date, the latest calibration software. And I do recommend bring it to the dealer for more deep diagnostic of the system. To get out of that page, you just click exit and it's go back to the same main page. If you want to check the software update, which one you have installed in the vehicle, you just go to settings. From this page, you go all the way, pressing the commander switch to the right side, all the way to system. Then you scroll down all the way to about. You press the commander switch down, you go version information, you press in there, and as we see, this one got the 7400-310, and that was the last update that Mazda released for this generation. So the new update, I think, is 324 at the end. So I'm gonna go ahead and update it anyway, even that I didn't see the problem that the customer complained about it. That's why it needs more investigation. One of the steps that we gotta take is we gotta wait for, let me just go back to the main screen. We gotta wait into the system makes the shows us the problem. So the customer complained that infotainment reboots by itself at times. So one of the problems that made that happen is the navigation card, which is in here, in this area here. It's inserted in there. The first navigation cards, they put them in this vehicle from factory. After a few years of use, it becomes like corrupted or something, and it starts causing that problem. So I suspect that is the problem with it, because I don't have any other codes. That is the problem with the vehicle, but I didn't see the problem happening now, so I had to wait until the problem happens, or verify that navigation card number is the old part number and compared to the new part number, and recommend it as a possible problem of the malfunction. Navigation card, they're not under warranty. The prices are like $500, and if you want navigation in your infotainment screen, so you have to buy a navigation card for $500. Or if you want to go for an Apple CarPlay installation, you could do that too. So you could use your Google or whatever map application, navigation application on your phone you have. You could use it and it will show right on the screen, which is pretty cool. What else? We see it's not happening now. Also, you could check if you select the navigation, you could leave it in there for a while or drive it around and see if the infotainment screen going black and start rebooting. If it does that one while you're using the navigation system and on the car, you just remove the navigation card and drive the car without the navigation card inserted, and see if it's if the problem persists, if the problem is going to be someplace else, or if the problem stop is going to be the navigation card. Also, if you, let me just put it in the main screen. If you remove the navigation card like I'm going to do now, it's in this slot here. You press down and it's going to pop out. You remove it. This is the navigation card from Mazda. Don't put any navigation card from eBay or whatever aftermarket, because it's not going to work. And also, if you buy a new navigation card and you insert it in this vehicle and drive the vehicle for like 5 minutes, it will lack the VIN number of this vehicle in the navigation card. That reason is because to make sure they're not using the same navigation card in another vehicle. If you lack it to the VIN number of this vehicle, you're not going to be able to use it in another vehicle. However, you remove the navigation card, and if you press the navigation system, it's going to show you the compacts only. That means that you don't have navigation card inserted on the vehicle. If you have if you're sure you have the navigation card inserted on the vehicle, and you press the navigation button and it shows that, make sure it's fully inserted, or make sure the navigation card is not broken, it doesn't have the lack sliding thing on the lock side. Verify all that and recheck the car. Was a short video for today. How to get the codes out of the system. Remember, you have to press the music bar, the on and off, and the start button at the same time for more than 3 seconds. and then input the numerical numbers on the screen to gather the information that you want. Thanks for watching. As always, fenomenal. Dale replay.